Well, I'm gonna be in a different environment today. This is actually my brother's garage, which is it's a lot bigger than mine. So yeah, jealousy. So he got a he has a C10 64 here. That I didn't even bother to look at the gas tank. He just got this in here. So I'm no old school guy. I don't do all these old school vehicles, but I will say this though. Because most of the stuff I deal with are new. But I see why everybody works on these carbureted and these old cars, because you ain't got to sit there and think. I don't have to put two brain cells together to do the wiring and stuff. And mind you, I don't know if you've been looking at some of my YouTube shorts, but I did do the wiring. Still in the progress of doing the wiring for his vehicle with this old school truck here. And I'm actually enjoying it. It was a mess inside of here. He got this fuse box / wiring harness. It was a pure mess and very simple to install. Very simple. I'm not disappointed. I took spaghetti and it's actually starting to come together and look like a regular old wiring harness. You can see some of my work here. He has bought connectors and various things. So I built this. It looked like a bunch of wires, but I mean, this is what we got. Got connectors built in, did all that. It just works. Everything looks beautiful. I'm excited to get this done with. Here's the connector also I've done here. So I built that. We got this insulation off of Amazon. I thought it was going to be a slit down the middle, but it's actually solid, like a Chinese finger trap, where you just scrunch it all together. It'll expand, and then as you pull it, it'll contract. That's what we got here, and I've been making it work. We have a lot of it, and so here we are. I've built this, the alternator. I got the hot wire here. Solenoid wires. There's a couple things that's going to get modified. This is a long drawn out project, and I can't even tell you how far. He's projecting it'll be done in 4 months. I'm gonna talk shit about my brother based off of his laziness. His elements. If he watches this, he know what I mean. But I'm gonna call him slow. But there's sometimes you gotta put a little fire or your family's ass for the word. I'm just talking shit, but basically, I don't think we're going to get this thing done within a few months, but hopefully we'll be definitely done by the spring, because we still got to do instrument clusters, and he still got to do the interior wiring. Well, I got to do the interior wiring. He still got to do his interior part. This is going to be a hold up for the cluster, because you got a digital cluster coming. It's a lot. It's so much. When I think about it, I get discouraging, but I just been doing little bit by little bit. I can't wait to get to the part where he gets the interior done, because he's ordered some interior furniture, the seats and stuff. So he get his carpet and all that laid out. It's gonna be nice. It's a brother project. That's what it feels like, honestly. So I'm gonna document a little bit on this, and I don't know how, because last modification vehicle I've done in the past, when I did the engine swap on the B series, that didn't quite do well, but this is just honestly for my own purposes. Me and my brother doing things together. How about that? We're grown ass adults. It's gonna be on the internet forever. So I have a long way to go. You claim you want to eventually put AC and stuff on here. We'll see about that. But like I say, long way to go. I built all these from the ground up. I wanted to kind of modernize it, make it up to current year type stuff, where we have junction blocks, jump post. So I built this. I welded a nut inside the frame here, so we got a good ground distribution. Our negative battery cable, solid. There's no jumper wires or anything. It's all going to a junction here, insulated, going to the starter, to the block. Yeah, from the battery, starter, and block. Then we have our positive junction here. Got this off of Amazon. It's sealed. It worked out pretty well. Oh. I was not projecting that to happen. So this, I think it's a 5/16, I want to say, stud. I built those and I'm proud of them. They look beautiful. I use solder. Somebody in my comments wound up asking why didn't I crimp them, because solder is going to be more permanent and it turned out extremely well. So the plan today, I'm thinking, because I got this hot wire running here. Let me see, I got that running and that's going inside no, that's our alternator wire. This is our alternator wire here, our charging wire. And I got some points that I need to get dispensed out to certain areas and locations. So it's a possibility. I think the coolant temp sensor goes here. I want to mock everything up. So, well, I think I can do it. I can get it in the area, but as far as finalizing the wiring harness and insulating it, I'll just peel it back off, and then, because we got to get a different type of insulation for how this junction is here. And so I'm thinking today I might just snake or tee off other wires to certain locations, pull off the coil, because that's where the oil pressure sensor is going in the back. That's a tight area back here. The coil is bad too, because I can twist. Let's see here, I don't know if I can twist the housing here. I'm not supposed to do that. So we're gonna see, I can clock it. You ain't supposed to do that. So that's gonna get updated with an MSD. So I'm gonna pull that out. I gotta run the wires for the oil pressure sensor that goes in the back, and then the coolant temperature sensor up here in the front, because I think it goes here. So it's 2 wires, and then I can snip off residual wires there. But it's coming along very well. I mean, I guess the tape is going to be temporary. It's going to hold in its place, and it looks beautiful. I mean, I just like the way I've done this. I want to make it look as factory and as neat as possible. Do my part. See, like this, we have zip tie Christmas trees or frame support, whatever they call them things. We have those that go inside on the outside of the wiring harness to hold to the frame. And yeah, this is it. I have a lot of options, man, as far as today. I was thinking about putting the blower motor back in here, but I gotta find I think those are screws there for the blower motor. I can install this, put this back. We took the wheel off of the old one and he painted it black because it was pretty rusted. So I can slide that back on there and get that installed. So the main thing, if you got heat, because this truck didn't come with no AC. It slides on like beautiful, so great. So since it didn't come with no air conditioning, as long as it got heat in here, I mean, what's the problem? Because I think this was the AC back in the day. Where's that thing at? That was the AC right there. Crazy. Oh shoot, what's in there? Oh wow. Oh, it was a whole nest. It's crazy. I don't think we ever looked inside of there, but that was the air conditioning back in the day. When I tell you, it was so much stuff. He cleaned up some of the wires that I pulled out, but I pulled out everything that was in there, everything, because redoing the wiring harness is so much stuff, so much stuff. Oh shoot, I knocked over my drink. So let me figure out what I want to do, because I might just go ahead and get this blower motor in here and maybe get the coil off like I was saying, and Let me see what I can do. I got the blower motor. It's in there, but it's not all the way buttoned up. I still got, I hope I got it clocked right because the power wire is in the back. Now I started looking for the power wire in the cab here and went through the wires. Is this the reverse switch? And I think I come across, this states it's the battery positive for heater. It says AC heater, battery positive. The problem is it don't extend all the way out far enough to the blower motor. So I'm gonna have to add some wire there, but I wanna make certain I'm dealing with the appropriate wire. And I swear we might, let me make sure, because it says positive power ignition, power constant height. And I don't know if these go to the climate control or not. Let's see, I gotta figure out how many. I feel around in the back here. Seem like there are just some levers in the back. Oh, there they go. So this should be the only power source here. And I'm assuming that's high, medium, slow. That's what the MHS stand for. I think it was MHS. That's like a B. That's battery, medium, and high. Okay, so we have battery positive, high, and medium. So I'm confused. Maybe I need to go back out. I don't think the wiring harness had anything thick for the engine bay. I'm stupid. I was overthinking this situation. So this is going to be the power wire that goes to the control switch whenever we get one. And from there, it goes to the resistor that goes inside of here. We need to get a new one of those too. From there, it should go out to the blower motor. So that's going to be the control side. So it should be 3 wires here, one going out, medium and high going inside of here. So that's that. But I do want to see if the blower motor works. So I'll just simply use a power probe. I do need to. I'm gonna need some fresh wire though, and so I'm probably gonna have to run that, build some sort of connector for that. Let me see what I got here in regards to options, because I might just throw the power probe under there, activate it, and it should work because this whole vehicle is grounded. Going through some additional components in here. I think this right here may be what we need for a blower motor. This looks about right. Call me crazy. It's a 3-pin. It's 3-pin. But I gotta see how the blower resistor looks. So this is definitely gonna be the connector right there. I can get it lined up right there. So this will be the one that slides up on here. But my thing was, I was considering doing something totally different with the climate control head, because I can modernize it and put something that's updated. We can simply, I was thinking, make a block off plate or construct something and put just a regular knob here to where we control low, medium, high. The direction, the mode, since this is mechanical, I was thinking about just weight reduction, take this shit out. Because that's, as long as the cab get hot during the winter, I think we'll be fine Direction, I don't know how important that is to my brother, but we definitely gonna put this back. I would like to, but as far as like a blower resistor, anything could be designed. I can put something modern inside of here and not have to worry about the factory style. Because I mean, I don't. The options of what we can do are just virtually endless. We just need power and a resistor, and the sky's the limit. I could find some Chevy with something that is, probably compatible. I could probably I can take any switch as long as I can get the wiring diagram and mock it up, and put it in here so we can get rid of this old system. And maybe, it'll give my brother something to do. He can make a plate template or something, design a plate here, and we get a dial, put light and everything on it with where it'll work with an interior. So I might just leave this alone for now, because this is still up in the air. And who knows? Because if he got to buy a switch, then why not just go to the junkyard, find what's compatible, and do something unique, So he's already getting a new cluster, and I think the bezel. Why not just do something unique with this? So I'm gonna leave this alone. It's alone now, and I will figure it out, because I was thinking about this a while ago too, about what can happen. This is why I don't like modifying things, because it's never just it's intended to be finite, have a deadline, but you want to do something different, do something unique, and next thing you know, you're like, okay, well, I could do this, but I'm gonna run this option by him and see what he wants to do in regards to that. But at least I found the harness. The option's still there. It would be cool to have a low, medium, and high versus a medium and high. I think that'll be kind of cool, especially we can put some sort of different switch inside of there, where it's just a rotational switch versus the lever style. Who knows? Like I say, the sky's the limit. I'll be sitting here like and eyeing and throwing out theories and hypotheticals and what ifs, if then situations, and who knows. I still haven't got that coil out, and I've been honestly it's been taking a while for me to get that in there, to get it clocked, because my brother removed it. I didn't remove that. So just to get it clocked back right, and I still got to hit it with a driver to get it buttoned up. And I'm kind of losing interest messing around with it. But at least I can potentially remove this coil, get that out at least, and see what we're dealing with in the back. Let me get the camera set up. Oh shit. We got a lot more area. That's where my oil pressure switch is covering this up. Oh, something was covering that up. I'm about to say it don't look flat, it don't look right. I'm gonna take some air, blow that out, clean the area off, and we still gotta wait to get the kit for the gauge cluster, because that's going to come with the new oil pressure switch. So I just want to clean the area at least, and make it neat and tidy, so when we do get our component, it'll just be cut and dry as far as installation, because I got plenty of room now. I can just take this aftermarket gauge stuff out because everything's going to work with the new gauge cluster, closer to factory. This is our signal wire from our distributor. Let me get some brake cleaner and air and get that area cleaned up. It's a little cleaner than what it was. So I'm pretty sure that aftermarket component was leaking for a while when the truck was running. The guy that used to own this before my brother bought it is deceased, so it was in the family, and they wound up selling it to my brother. So, but my cousin wound up doing the work on this like 20 years ago, and that was well before I was working on other folks' stuff. And now that I'm experienced, and here I am, going back over his stuff and just making things a lot better. So, this truck has a lot of history. Hopefully my brother keep this forever. A long time. That's the plan. I would hope for him, at least, and he don't sell this damn thing. Honestly, I think this is as far as I can get today. In the future, like a long ways away. I mean, he's gonna have to fix this leak here for the coolant system, and who knows? I don't know what he's gonna do power adder wise. This is way down the road. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a significant amount of progress made in the next 6 months. So I'm going to do my part as far as figuring out how I want to go about doing the climate system, because that's going to be another junction coming out into the engine compartment, just one single wire. And I probably could just run a freestanding wire to blend with the wiring harness. Don't know yet. Maybe it's going to wind up being standalone. It's no big deal. I can get it to go through that grommet, no problem, however I decide to do it. But that's gonna be a while. So at least I did something today. We'll see what happens with the progress in the future. Next one, I'm gonna wind up getting this bracket. This bracket is very unattractive. So we have a new one that goes to the cylinder head. Hopefully that'll mock up just fine and work a lot better. It looked a lot better on the site before he purchased it. That's why I wound up getting it, because this I just don't like it being mocked up with the the exhaust manifold, at least the one that he actually got in the house. He's just not here. I can't get in his house. So that'll I'll pop that on there. We'll have an alternator that's standing, and then I can get an idea of how these wires are going to be ran going to the alternator. All right, I got the blower motor put together. Well, it's locked in place. I'm just going to take this orange wire here, which should be this one. I'm going to throw it on some battery positive. Which one is it? Yep, this one right here. It's the common. Let's see what happens. If I ain't got nothing grounded out. Put some power to it, see if it works. I don't know what it feels like on the inside. Let's see. Holy macaroni. Oh shit. It's ejecting random components in there, random stuff. It's blowing. I mean, it's a lot of air. And I mean, and as small as this cab is, I would be surprised if it heated up very, very efficiently. I'm just gonna leave this off to the side. I don't think it really makes a difference. All right, I think I'm done for today. There's still a lot. I mean, again, that's why I can't stand doing these type of projects for just customers. But being this is my brother, special case. So here's the gas tank. I'm just gonna record this for my purposes because I know he got some metal lines somewhere. Yep, there they go. It came with metal lines and stuff too. So he's gonna have to put that, run that. How we're gonna run it, I don't know yet. I know he said something about the, oh, okay, so this is where it fills up and this is where it goes out. There's a level sending unit here. So I wonder if one of those wires should have a level sending unit, if I recall properly. Don't hold me on that. I have to look back at it. Let me look through this. Oh, actually, the first thing I got my hands on, here's the sending unit wire here. And I'm glad I got it ran back here because I'm like, oh my gosh, please, 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 please. But everything with the kit, you saw that white tie with the label on it. I mean, that's how they are. So, I mean, all you gotta do is lay them out, run it, and just work on one thing at a time. So this is gonna be part of the reverse lights and tail lights. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that, but we gotta get the bed on first and then I'll figure it out. And then it's a possibility I can go ahead and incorporate lights for the license plate if you don't have it, just for, inspection purposes. I think this should pass without it, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna need it. So while it's back here, I can just tee one of these power wires off because everything seemed to be high side switch just with power. And that'll be that. So yeah, it looked like it'll clear. He was talking about how it might not clear the bed. And I know it's bent a little bit. The car's jacked up on one side, so don't say nothing about that. It's not a big deal. I think it'll clear because that's the highest point there in regards to the bed. Okay, wait, this is the feed. This should be the return, right? Because carbureted engines do have return lines, if I recall properly. Don't hold me on that. I have to look and find out. I swear they do, though. Anyway, I'm going to conclude the video because I think I probably have been on this for like 20 minutes. I'm going to try to clip this into like a 20-minute video. I don't know how well these videos are going to do in regards to this modification and stuff that we're doing on my brother's vehicle. Maybe, we can get some clips of him doing some of the body work or not. He's really no body guy like that. I mean, this is not what he do for a living, but being that this is a hobby, I don't know, but it's a lot better than what I would ever do because I can care less about body stuff. These floor panels technically need to be replaced. It looks a lot better than what a job I'll ever do. Plus, it's going to be covered with carpet. Man, this is it's going to be a hell of a job. Anyway, I'm about to kick rocks. If anything happened, I'll definitely update. Hit that link, subscribe to the channel, stay informed, how to reach some work. See you next one.